morning, everybody. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Tipingee. Her mother had died. She lived alone with her father and her stepmother in a village high in the mountains. Tipingee's stepmother was a wicked woman. From morning until night, she forced her stepdaughter to do everything. Tipingee was washing clothes, she was cooking food, she was washing the floor, she was collecting firewood, she was digging in the garden, she was harvesting food, she was doing everything. While the stepmother relaxed. Now, when Tipingee went to school, of course she was tired. And she would sit at her desk and she would sleep. And the teacher would say, Tipingee, Tipingee, wake up! And Tipingee would open her eyes and then Tipingee would sleep again. And the teacher would say, Tipingee, if you behave like this in school, you have to go home. And Tipingee would cry. She would cry and cry until her friends said, Tipingee, don't cry. Tipingee, we will help you. Tipingee, don't cry. Tipingee would say, how can you help me? How can you help me? Nobody can do anything to help me. But she was wrong. Let me tell you why. One day, that stepmother was out walking in the forest when she came across a big pile of firewood. She thought to herself, if I had this pile of firewood just next to my house, cooking would be easy. She did not ask herself who had caught it, who had gathered it, who had collected it, who had piled it there. She just thought to herself, good. And she looked up and down the path to see if there was anybody coming or going who could help her. And the only person she saw was an old man with his cane coming up the path. And when he saw Tipingee's stepmother, he said, Mama, can I help you? And she said, an old man like you? No, carry on, carry on. And he said, no, I can see you are looking for somebody. What can I do for you? And she said, look, old man, I'm even wasting my breath telling you. This is my pile of firewood and I need to transport it to my house. The old man said, no problem. And he knocked the firewood 3 times with his cane. And the whole pile just rearranged itself on top of his back. The stepmother's eyes were just protruding out of her head. She said, good old man, let's go. And she started walking down the path towards her house. But when she looked behind, he was still there. He had not moved one single step. And so she said, come on, old man, this way. And he said, no. If I carry this for you, what are you going to give me? So the stepmother thought, there was some food in the pot at home, which Tipingee had cooked the day before. And she said, come to my house, I will feed you. He said, I don't want your leftover food. So she put her hands in her pockets and she came out with some coins. And he said, I don't want money. So she thought again, what did she have that she will be happy to get rid of? She said to him, I have a small servant girl around my place. She can cook, she can clean, she can wash, she can work from morning till night. She does not tire. He said, good, I'll take her. And so the old man followed Tipingee's stepmother down that mountain path all the way down and down and down and down and down and down and all the way to the village. And right outside the stepmother's house, he just 1, 2, 3, killed the whole pile just by Tipingee's stepmother's house. And then he started looking around. And the stepmother said, oh, no, my servant girl, she's at school. What I suggest you do, go to the school gates tomorrow. I will dress her in a red dress. When the gates open and the children come out, you will see one of them in a red dress, just call her Tipingee, Tipingee, she will follow you. You can take her. But you know Tipingee, she was already home from school that day. The teacher had sent her because she had kept falling asleep. And through the window, she had watched as she had heard everything that had been said. And that night, when her stepmother was sleeping, Tipingee ran around the whole village. And she knocked on the windows of all her friends and she said, please, wear your red dress tomorrow. Please, I beg you, wear your red dress tomorrow. Please, wear your red dress. And they will say, don't worry, Tipingee, they will. And so that next day, when the old man was waiting outside those school gates, and he heard the bell ring, and the gates opened, and the children started running out, and he saw a small girl in a red dress, and he said, are you Tipingee? And then he saw another one. Are you Tipingee? Are you Tipingee? And they said, yes. I'm Tipingee, she's Tipingee, she's Tipingee too. I'm Tipingee, she's Tipingee, she's Tipingee, she's Tipingee, she's Tipingee, she's Tipingee too. And they sang and they danced all around that old man until his head became dizzy. And he went back to the stepmother's house and he said, you are trying to trick me. You are trying to trick me, you will regret it. And she said, no, old man, don't worry. Tomorrow, I will put her in a black dress. She will be the only girl in school wearing funeral dress. You will see her, you can carry her. But of course, Tipingee and all her friends had followed behind that old man and they had heard everything and they all agreed, don't worry. And so the next day, the old man was waiting outside the school gates and he heard the bell ring and the gates opened and out the children ran and there was a girl in a black dress. Tipingee, he said, come. Tipingee, they say yes. I'm Tipingee, she's Tipingee too. I'm Tipingee, she's Tipingee too. And they danced and they sang until the old man had nausea. And he went to the stepmother and he said, you are trying to trick me. And she said, no, old man. No, listen. Don't worry. Tomorrow, I am going to plait her hair in many tiny plaits all around her head. Each plait I will tie with a different color ribbon. She will be the only one there that looks like that. Well, that night, Tipingee's stepmother sat Tipingee down and plaited her hair in tiny plaits and tied each plait with a ribbon. And so did all the other mothers in the village, not knowing why their daughters were insisting that very night you have to plait my hair, Mama, I can't sleep unless a small tiny plait. You know, everybody at school is wearing that. So the old man was waiting outside the school gates. The bell rang, the gates opened, and out came one strange-looking child with a different colored ribbon all over her head. And he said, Tipingee, are you Tipingee? Are you? They said, yes. I'm Tipingee, she's Tipingee too. I'm Tipingee, she's Tipingee too. The old man turned around. He went straight back to the stepmother's house. He didn't even speak. He just banged her leg, 1, 2, 3 with his cane, and she found herself on his back. No matter how she wriggled and struggled, she was not going anywhere. The old man disappeared up the path, up the mountain path. And nobody ever saw him or the stepmother ever